You know, when you think about it, there has been a lot of primates over the years. Oh, I'm not talking about any Nature or Animal Planet documentary-like show. I'm here to talk about primates in video games. Why? Well, throughout the years there have been some primates that made their mark in the gaming media, and I'm here to talk about which ones are the best. I'm Leocrit, and these are the top 10 primates in video games. Number 10. Amigo from Samba de Amigo. While not the most famous of rhythm games, it was the first maraca-based music game in both arcades and the Dreamcast. Amigo's goal is to entertain people by playing with his maracas, along with music from different artists I can't play because I don't want to get copyright bullshit. And if you do well, everyone will trip out and have an awesome time. To be honest, this actually was fun to play. It had a 2000 version and was ported to the Wii with even more songs. Even Steven Universe referenced it, calling it Meat Beat Mania.
Just shake the meat to the beat.
Next one. Number 9. Wiki from Zack and Wiki. Wiki is the flying monkey companion of Zack, and along their adventure for Barbarossa's treasure, Wiki can turn into a bell, and with his power can turn any enemy into a useful item to help Zack get closer to the treasure. He can turn centipedes into saws, snakes into grabbers, frogs into bombs, and so on. And he's so freaking adorable. If Capcom made a plushie of him, I would buy it. Number 8. Gorilla Mask from God Hand. It's a gorilla that's a luchador.
Fucking genius!
This fight is so over the top, it's amazing. He has a move from Zangief from Street Fighter, and he even smashes you in the same way the Hulk smashes Loki, and that was before that moment. By the way, you also can punch him in the nards and do a gorilla suplex on him. And after you beat him the first time, he comes back again with a new outfit and actually blocks some of your attacks. And what other game lets you fight a luchador gorilla? Besides this one, none. Oh. Shut up! Number 7. Sun from Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Sun is the granddaughter of the Monkey King, making her a monkey princess? And she showed off her first appearance in Marvel vs. Capcom 2, having crazy moves such as summoning little monkeys as projectiles, sucking you into a jar and then cooking you, making her staff gigantic and smashing her foes with it, using the word POW to turn her enemies into fruit and then eating them, and turning into an Ozaru. She is one of the best characters to play. Sucks she never got her own game. Can we get a Kickstarter for that? Actually, never mind that part. Number 6. Andross from the Star Fox series. Oh man, this guy freaked the crap out of any young kid growing up in the 90s. First showing up as a head in a box, and then the next thing you know, that head is giant-sized! Andross became one of the most iconic bosses in video game history. He saw off as a scientist that nearly blew up Corneria, and when he was banished to Venom, he made his to take over the Lylat system. You even see him kill Fox's father in the opening, showing how threatening he can be. But as threatening and menacing as Andross is, he always gets his ass handed. It's just that after doing the same tactics over and over again, you might want to do something different. Even his nephew makes the same screw-ups. I guess it must run in the family. In fact, if Pigma hadn't betrayed James McCloud, Andross would have easily lost. Although we are talking about a game series where Nintendo literally has no idea what to do for a Star Fox sequel, and they'll just keep making reboots till the Star Fox fans accept it. Like I have. Number 5. Spectre from the Ape Escape series. Kinda the same as Andross, he too commands a monkey army, with a helmet that not only increases his intelligence, but also makes him EVIL! His goal in the first game was to travel back through time and rewrite history to make monkeys and other primates rule mankind Gorilla Grodd style, and he was actually able to brainwash Spike's friend to help him conquer the world. Where were you on that one, Andross? You can make a robot duplicate of your head, but you can't brainwash Falco to kill Fox? You suck as a scientist, no wonder you almost blew up Corneria. But to be fair, the helmet did make him crazy over time, as in thinking he could chop the earth in half and give the nicer half to himself and the monkeys and the other half to the humans.
How's that? What a flawless, peaceful solution.
Tony, you take this one.
Not a great plan.
Number 4. Infernape from the Pokemon series. There are a lot of Pokemon monkeys like Mankey and Apom, but the monkey we're talking about is the one who has the Crown of Fire. Infernape is the final evolved form of Chimchar, and is based off of son Wukong from Journey to the West. This primate knows martial arts, as well as fire moves, making him a deadly opponent. Having either Blaze that increases fire abilities by 50%, or Iron Fist that increases his fighting moves by 50%, he is both a master in fire and fighting moves and is one of the best star Pokemons to have. Other than Charizard, also Incineroar, and I guess Blaziken, and maybe Delphox. Alright, next number. Number 3. Winston from Overwatch. A super intelligent gorilla that's both a scientist and a soldier, which just shows that he's both strong and smart, having useful inventions such as a barrier to block bullets, the jump pack to help him get around the stage, and his trusty weapon, the Tesla Cannon, with the weapon being able to spread to more than one foe. And last is his Primal Rage, where he goes ballistic and knocks back everyone. With all these gadgets, weapons, and abilities, he proves how capable he is to be a part of Overwatch. He saved Tracer from phasing through time, helped defend the Doomfist gauntlet from being stolen, even though Doomfist stole it back, and got the Overwatch team back together, after spending most of the day flubbing his lines.
To all agents of Overwatch. That's not right. To the former agents of Overwatch. This is Winston. Obviously.
It's okay, Winston. I have trouble with the same thing. Number 2. Agent 9 from Spyro Year of the Dragon. Spyro 3, also known as Spyro Year of the Dragon, introduced a lot of side characters to play as, but we're not going to talk about those guys, because the one I'm talking about is Agent 9. Agent 9 is a gun-crazed monkey with a huge hatred for the Sorceress and Rhinox, and after being locked up and tortured, he plans to get rid of all of them with his weapon, Mr. Laser Blaster. His laser can ricochet off walls and never seems to run out of any ammo. Besides that, he can also use bombs against armored Rhinox and use them to destroy generators that not even his blaster can touch. And with this monkey version of Rambo running around spreading first blood, he is one monkey you do not want on your back. Just a heads up, what I'm going to say is only my opinion, but you could probably argue that this was a mini precursor or prototype for Ratchet & Clank. Well, think about it. It's a third-person shooter with an anthropomorphic animal, using weapons and shooting up the place. So without this monkey, we probably wouldn't have Ratchet & Clank. Thank you, Agent 9! Also, let's be honest, we all wanted to do this to Moneybags at some point. Come on, you did too. Now before I get to number 1, here are some honorable mentions. Ai from Super Monkey Ball series. I know that Ai is supposed to be iconic along with other Sega mascots, but I never played any of the Super Monkey Ball games. George from the Rampage series. George just smashes buildings. That's it. And I didn't see how that would be worthy of putting in the top 10 because that's also what Lizzie and Ralph do in the Rampage games. So nothing else stands out about George. The Time Splitter Monkeys. I'm sure they're fun to see how they play in the game, but I never played Time Splitters, so I wouldn't know anything about that. Number 1. Donkey Kong. Yeah, I know it was obvious, but hey, did you think of any other video game primate besides this one when reading the title? Okay, maybe you did. Before Jumpman was known as Mario, there was Donkey Kong. Throwing barrels and kidnapping Paulina, he's become one of Nintendo's favorite mascots next to Mario, Link, and Pikachu. Donkey Kong's been a good guy, a bad guy, a team leader, a boxer, a racer, a musician, an athlete, a fighter, and an all-star. With Donkey Kong showing up in more than 50 games, it is hard not to think of this guy when it comes to the top 10 primates in video games. Also, there's a monster truck made in his image. Do any of the other primates on this list have a monster truck version themselves? I don't think so. I'm Leocrit, and thanks for watching. Hey there, just a few last words I want to give out. First, the reason why it took me a while to upload this one is I was recently in a collab with AkiDave as well as helping out with the editing process. Check it out if you want to. Also, if you have the time, subscribe to his channel and follow him on Twitter. Also, I'm gonna try to aim to release new videos every 15 days. I'm not confirming it's every 15 days because some things might get in the way in my normal life, but that's what I'm gonna try to aim for. That's about it. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on Twitter. Thanks for watching.
Place that idiot scientist under arrest.
I prefer to be called Evil Genius!